These fans are ready to knock them off course. And the Buffaloes will kick it off to get us underway. Coming out with it, it's Reed. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Jayhawks offense will go on the attack first. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program was because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. They're going to run it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Reed. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Kansas offense returns to the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
He'll keep it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off play action on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jayhawks are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. The give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The inside handoff. Turning it on. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hill. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Jayhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. Just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Jayhawk.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat. Unloads it downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Overton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Inside the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Okay, ready?
And the Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese, the bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. They got to do it again today. This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. That is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. Intercepted.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Looking for a crease. It's Overton. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are often...
He's trying to get it in, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado!
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and those corner routes are tough to throw for an offense. You try to force it, in between coverage a lot of times, and you could tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab to the 25, and there's room. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Reed. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's an easy call for the refs. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
And it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's a touchdown.
Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end, able to make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. So you really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Catch in the middle, it's Reed. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Jayhawks!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. It breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Verrier.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around, and maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down, first down, first down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, I just can't find any answers.
Leaves it with the running back. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. The snap sets up to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Valentine. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffs! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Brings it down on the right side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Right on the money.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the... Half, I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Well, the going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They go to the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Finds his man down the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. He wants to change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll take the deep shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Verrier. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Wants to go up top. He wants it all. Touchdown, Colorado! And the punishment has been extended.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Kansas, 17.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They're working that left side. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Jayhawks in a good spot here with second and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Jayhawks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. They're down to the 20. 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And the Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive play.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Here's the handoff. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Makes the catch. It's Gibson. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
These guys are called matchup guys. They're not the biggest guys on the field, but they're going to win. Short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized and used a lot more than they were in the past.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Looking for room. It's Valentine. Crosses to 45. And they swarm him under.
I know it's not a 1st down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next 3rd down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The run from the shotgun. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Jayhawks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Oh, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Pulls it in the first down and more. And they'll stop it. inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And the Jayhawks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they're after him. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. Touchdown, Kansas! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, what a backbreaker for this defense. You do such a good job backing them up, making it 4th and goal, making it a long situation, and the offense comes through with the touchdown pass. That's just heartbreaking for this defense.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here.
Well, they decide to go onside kick, and how about the effort by the kicking team, able to dive on that ball and keep possession.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Complete to the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. The give on the option. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. The Jayhawks racing to the line in the hurry up.
Man, nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like...
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. And the Buffaloes under the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The running back has it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
The Buffaloes looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? To the ground with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Overton. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Colorado.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.